never give up. It's just going to get better and better and better and better. And then you're going to be like, yo, why was I ever thinking about giving up?
People be talking a lot, I just noticed. They do not walk the talk, they be provoking. Say that they are a boss, I say they joking. I just be growing like it is meiosis. You don't got advantage cause your DNA status. Ballin' out March Madness. Head of my race like I'm POTUS. Since a kid I always knew I was chosen. Know that we smooth like it's lotion. We making waves that are bigger than oceans, We go crazy like psychosis, yeah. Got the drip like it's osmosis, yeah. No advantage from your DNA status. Ballin' out March Madness. Head of my race like I'm POTUS. Since a kid I always knew I was chosen.
Alright, more inspiration, guys.
Don't ever give up. You guys got this, no matter how hard it may get. You got this.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Hustle House 24/7 365 podcast. I'm your host, Lamar Lambo, aka Mr. Creamcap. I always switch that up every time I do. I need to be more consistent with that. And I'm here with my co-host,
variouslayerz, Cody, Stockton, Beasts.
Yes, sir. And guys, you know, we are back to our regularly scheduled programming. You guys haven't seen us since, really, me and Cody, since we were in Miami, which was like 3 weeks ago, I think. We just did the Miami debriefing that is uploaded, episode 10, right? Episode 10 of the podcast that is on YouTube now. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go and check that out. We brought our boys on, Philip, Justin, and Steven. They all spent some time with us down in Miami. It was Cody's birthday. It was Steven's birthday a little bit right after. So we had a great time. So you guys want to go and check that podcast out, you know, see what we did. We were talking about our experiences, how it motivated us, as well as some other things that are, you know, involved with, you know, what we talk about here on the podcast as far as, you know, hustling, business, things like that. So go check that out. A lot of golden nuggets in that podcast. But yeah, guys, we've been away for quite a bit. As soon as we got back, like it's very, very rare that me and Cody take any time off from working, from business, from anything. We took a whole entire week off. So that's a lot for both of us, especially Cody. I mean, with Cody's work schedule and his business that he has, like it demands his physical presence most of the time. So as soon as we got back, we were back on the grind, back to hustling, back to working every single day, 7 days a week. You know, we got another 180 days of the year left as far as the rest of 2022. So, you know, for me personally, I had the opportunity to at least, you know, get some things done while I was in Miami. You know, I was still trying to enjoy myself, but I was able to still work. Also was able to, you know, hire some people to work on our team to help me facilitate a lot of the deals and a lot of the stuff that my company operates based off of. So Cody was able to do the same thing. But at the same time, it's just that time of the year. Like it's about to be summer. It feels like summer already. We want to continue to be able to go in and enjoy ourselves and, you know, take advantage of the time that we have, as well as the money that we're making, you know, enjoy life. So we're planning out some other things. But as soon as we got back, it was straight back to hustling. I was on the phone. I was on my computer. Cody was scheduling jobs. There was a couple of days he was working from sunrise to sunset, like literally. So that's something that's very important. It's good to go and enjoy yourself and you know, take your mind off business or off anything that's stressing you out back in your hometown. But you can't come back and you can't get too lazy. You can't get too complacent. You can't get too comfortable. You want to come back and make sure that, you know, you can give yourself the opportunity to do those things over and over again. And how do you do that? You come back and you get back to work, you know, almost as if like you never left. But yeah, what have you been up to since we've been back? I know I kind of gave a little bit of, you know, your experiences, but how's it been for you, man?
Well, I mean, as soon as I got back from Miami, I went to Cali.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you did go to Cali for 2 days. I forgot about that.
But I got back and literally went straight to work. I helped Philip out with you. I helped him. Yeah. I helped Philip 2 days in a row and did other jobs. So I helped Philip the first day back for like a half day or some shit. And then I did 6 moving jobs. And then like 1 or 2 days after that, 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. So like I just been working, grinding and shit. But then I got the opportunity to go to David Meltzer's launch party for his new show Office Hours. It's airing on this Friday, this season 2 Apple TV. It's on Amazon and a bunch of other places. You guys go tune into that. It's about entrepreneurship. Ed Milet's in it, Tony Robbins, like all these people.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of you guys know I have a TikTok, so I've been building my TikTok account up for a while now. So I've been doing like kind of collabing as far as just posting clips of David Meltzer's stuff on my channel to get more exposure for him and stuff like that. But I've been talking to him through the phone and social media and stuff like that for like 6 months. And they were like, hey man, we're doing a launch party. This was a 2 days notice. Like this was literally like the second week or yeah, like
it was like the week after we got back.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long. Yeah.
It was like the second week after we got back. And they let me know 2 days before it happened. So I booked a fucking flight, went out to Cali from it was last week because it was the 7th through the 9th when I was gone. And I was in Cali, went to San Diego, went to Los Angeles, shit like that. But it was a networking event. I left all my cards. I gave David my card. Got to meet everybody in person. Fucking Ron Artis was there. What is his name?
Artes. Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace was there. A bunch of other entrepreneurs with fucking big names were there and shit like that. So it was a great networking opportunity. And ever since I got back from there, I've been doing jobs every day, literally all day long, and just working. We just hustling, guys. Like we got to, and plus we enjoy hustling. We enjoy what we do and shit like that. So it's just more hungry. Miami, we still worked a little bit, scheduled jobs. He was working a lot, but like being able to be, like for me, I have to have my presence, like he was talking about, to be there and accept jobs as they come in, and I have to give them out to teams, and I can actually be on the job and just fucking stack as much as possible. Like I love doing that shit, so it drives me. And that's why I be out here all day doing moving jobs, because the money's big and I like it.
Oh yeah. Shout out Philip Divers, owner of Monkey Tree Service. Definitely, he hooked us up with a job as soon as we got back. We were out there power pressing logs. Cody was chopping up tree branches. Didn't even need to climb the tree. Cody's 6'9", so he didn't even need to climb up a tree to cut anything down. Shout out David Meltzer. What was the actual event that you went to? Like, was it the first episode of? Like you said, it was a live audience event type. So was it an episode that he was doing for his show, or like what actually was it?
So it was just a party. Like they were launching they weren't launching it, but they were showing us the first episode, like at least half of the first episode.
Oh, okay.
Of it launching on Friday, and then it was a networking event, and then also a fundraising event. It's on the Unstoppable Foundation. Guys, look that shit up. I will fucking put a little post right here and a link, but like they go to Kenya and they feed African children, and not just African children, like a bunch of other children and stuff as well. But like you can see where the money goes. Like they actually go there with the money they get, and like go there with the resources and they like give it to the people. They know where it's going. You know, like some places you give the money and you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes with it, but like they actually document everything, and it's fucking amazing. So that was like the second part of it. And then also a networking event, like just meeting a lot of people. Got a lot of Instagram follows, fucking met a lot of people. Like everyone was like, hey, why are you here? I was like, they were like, how do you know David? And I was like, I do TikTok, blah, 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 blah. Here's what I do. I have a business. I'm this age, all these things. So I met like a lot of fucking cool people, and more to come in the future, of course.
Hell of an opportunity. I mean, it's anytime you get a chance to do something like that, you should always take full advantage of it, because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to come across. Especially at events like that where there's a lot of high-level people doing a lot of really cool things, you know, influencers, people with followings, people, you know, with companies that, you know, have their own foundations and charities and stuff. So you never know, like, who you're going to come across and what type of opportunity it could present for yourself in the future. So you should, anytime you have a chance, definitely be networking, you know, get comfortable with, you know, talking to people. Know what you bring to the table, you know, bring value to conversations, to groups of people as well. So that way, I mean, you guys can take some value back from those people as well. And then you never know, you make a connection, you get someone's number, you get their contact info, and you never know what can come down the road, as far as like, you know, just any opportunities or even a job or, just a chance to go somewhere. That's what I kind of low-key miss about when I was like doing network marketing, is because even though like I only had one company, maybe like two companies that I found like some success in, I'm not gonna say like bit success, but I love like the events that we went to. And even though they were like training events, and some of them, depending on what company you're at, some of them were like hype events, you know, get everyone hype, you know, whatever. But you always got to meet different people all over the country from different backgrounds doing a lot of different things. not just, you know, it's not always just focused on business and selling the product and selling the service. It's, you know, you make genuine connections and you meet friends and, you know, people that you only met across like social media or online or whatever. So I that's really cool that you got to do that. And definitely, like, was that the first time you were meeting David?
Yeah, that's the first time. So I've been talking to David for over 6 months, but that's the first time like we actually met. And then when I first started like doing video stuff, like with his content on my channel, like Keaton, which is our connect, which is his right hand man, like Keaton Casberg. Shout out to you, you're dope. I appreciate you. But he's the main connect that I have with David, and he was like, you'll meet David in the future, most likely. But he was like, let's just work together. Let's just do day by day, step by step, video by video type thing. And another thing too is like we put ourselves into positions to where with a 2-day notice, we can just book a flight and take that risk.
Yeah.
But like guys, everyone who knows me personally know it was never like that. Like I used to work a job for fucking $9 an hour and put up with everyone's bullshit for so long. But it's about the initial risk I took to show me and give me the perspective that made me do the things I did to get to where I am now, to be able to do that, to take this risk and then keep taking risk. So that's the thing too, like whether you want to start a business or change your situation or anything like that, you have to take the initial risk and see to have that perspective change and have the experiences if you can. And if you want it enough, you'll be able to figure it out with a strategy and a plan, even if it takes fucking 5 years, even if it takes 10 years. But we're blessed to be in a position to be able to do that shit. So like I'm not just going to say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keaton called me. He was like, hey, man, so we're having a launch party. We're inviting you. Did you get the invite? Because I got the text message. He was like, all right, you're going to be there, right? We're going to see you there, right? And I was like, yeah. As soon as we hung up the phone, I booked the fucking flight and shit like that. So it was dope, man. It's a blessing. And I'm going to keep moving forward and keep doing better, doing as much as possible.
Not only is it a blessing, we earned it at the same time. Like, we worked to be able to get to the position where, you know, depending on what we have going on in our individual lives with our individual businesses, we can, you know, take off and go somewhere. And whether it's having fun in Miami or whether it's, you know, getting jet skis on the lake like we're about to do this weekend with a bunch of our friends, everyone in our circle. Cody's got a friend that's coming in from out of town that's from here. Or even just like, you know, some of the other stuff that we're planning on doing in the back half of this year. You're talking about going out of we're both talking about going out of the States. You're talking about going to Cancun. I'm talking about going to Colombia. Like, it's crazy how far really we both come since really we met each other, honestly, like 5-6 years ago in this house.
Like we've been building it for years and shit, but like just over the last 2 years itself has been a snowball effect.
Yeah, it's coming at an accelerated pace, and I think we've both have really gotten into our stride and really has started to really find, you know, the things that we are really good at, what we enjoy doing, as well as, you know, just I don't know. I kind of called this stage in my life tying it all together. I'm not sitting here trying to say that we know everything and we know all and we got it all figured out. I mean, we're not even 30 yet, neither one of us. And a lot of people say like 30s is your prime, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, like we're at a point where, and you're younger than me, like we're really starting to at least figure most of it out. And we realize what's important, what should be a priority, what we want out of our lives, you know, our financial goals, our social goals, our family goals. You know, and it's exciting to see, man. I mean, we're halfway through this year, and you know, we've been hustling. We got a lot of things going on between both of us. We got this podcast going on. You know, so it's just really it's an exciting place to be right now in our lives, and I'm enjoying every moment of it, to be honest.
Yeah, man. And guys, like I say all the time, just go out here and get after it, as Jocko Willink says. Is there anything else though? Like, we're just pretty much updating you guys on this video. It's just an update for the most part, what we've been doing. We're gonna have another episode. When should we drop? When should we have another one?
We'll have another episode soon.
This one?
We're both very busy guys, especially Cody. I would love to eventually bring your brother on. Me and him actually had a pretty dope conversation before he came and picked you up from the airport. So I'd love to have Chris on, talk to him about it. Maybe we can talk that over with him, having him on soon, you know. Chris is Cody's brother. Guys there, his older brother. He owns his own business. And actually, Justin, that was on the Miami Debriefing, works with Chris.
And is his roommate.
So, and Chris used to live in this house. So I would love to have him on. I'll chat him up about that.
And Justin actually used to live here as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, guys, we just like Cody just said, we're just kind of catching you up with what we've been doing. You know, we're gonna get back on like some specific topics probably in the next episode. But we just wanted to do a little change of pace. You know, we didn't want to just come at and hit you guys with, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you need to work on this, you need to work on that. You know, we wanted to give you guys a little bit, you know, a little bit more about us, what we've been doing, what we're up to, the things we're planning on doing, the people we're seeing, the people we're meeting. And it's a nice way to kind of record our journey at the same time as we progress. And, you know, we're starting out here in the studio, and you don't know, we might take this somewhere else to another studio with a nice,
bigger and better,
a nice cooler set. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you don't have anything else, brother, that's it from me. You good?
I got something.
All right.
Another thing too, if you make the best waffles, if you make the best brownies, if you make the best pizza, if you give the best advice, you know, if you make the best coffee, it don't even got to be a food or a beverage, whatever. Whatever you're good at that other people are telling you you're good at, or that you think you're good at and you love and enjoy, market that shit. Do something fun that makes funds. I'm going to keep saying this. It doesn't matter what you do. There's a guy who's the best roller skater in his town, so he films it on TikTok, and now he has 1 million followers and has brand deals from roller skate companies because he is the best. So I do want to close out with just...
That's some great advice.
Guys, if you make the best brownies, make the best coffee, put that shit on Facebook Marketplace. Make a page. Do whatever you got to do. Run a $5 ad. Let's get you guys doing something fun that makes funds. My ultimate goal for pretty much everything is just to set as many people up as possible and help them kind of find a good guidance and path for what they should do to optimize their life with their freedom, their love, their happiness, their wealth, everything. And it starts with taking a risk. If you're good at something, go out there and take a risk. You know, keep the job you got right now and see if anything comes from it. You know, you got to try a lot of things. Gary Vee says a lot of times, how do you know what you're good at if you never try anything? I was watching Fresh and Fit earlier. They're controversial to some people, but they make a lot of good points as far as life. He was talking about sales
And business.
Yeah, for sure. He was talking about sales. He was like, a lot of people don't get girls because they're mainly, they talk about a lot of girls and stuff all the time. But he was like, a lot of people don't get girls because they're scared and they don't try enough, or they don't ask enough girls in public. You know, so it's just like knocking doors or selling. Like the more people, the more leads you have, the more attempts. You know, the more success you're gonna have, and that's with anything in life. So go out here and get after it. And I love you guys. And I appreciate the support also. And also a new EP's coming out with Ryle and I. It's called Supply Drop. Logan behind the camera is actually doing
Shout
the
out
cover
Logan.
art. And yeah, follow us everywhere, guys. Y'all know what to do.
Yeah. And to add on to that, before we close it out, if you guys are like what Cody just said, find things you like and you enjoy doing, you know, have fun doing it. Make it fun as well as so it provides funds for you. But if you're like doing anything that involves sales, guys, just become a likable person, or just not even become a likable person, just be a likable person. You don't have to learn sales tactics. You don't have to read these books and do these hard sells and hard closes and things like that. If you enjoy doing something and you can express, you know, the emotion behind it and show that in many different ways as far as creating content, like Cody just said, that guy, you know, he has a large TikTok now and he's getting brand deals, you know. Just be a likable person. Be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else. You know, don't try to be like the YouTube influencers, the TikTok influencers, the Instagram influencers. You know, just be yourself. Be a likable person. You know, stick to your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Don't put things out there and say you're going to do this and then not do it, because, you know, people are watching whether you know it or not. You know, you might not get a bunch of likes on your Instagram pages or a bunch of, you know, hearts on your TikToks or views or whatever, but people are watching and they're, you know, they're seeing what you're doing. So just keep doing, keep pushing, keep having fun, and just keep it real. You know, honestly, me and Cody, we're the realest people, some of the realest people that you guys are going to meet. We keep it real with everybody around us. You can tell we enjoy, you know, individually what we do as well as the things we do together. So, and there's no gimmicks and no, you know, there's no fake with involving us, and we're able to, and we do what we do, and we make money and we have fun, you know. So just to kind of piggyback off what he was saying, I just wanted to add that in there.
I'm gonna say one more thing as
Yeah,
well.
go ahead.
And everyone is a leader, and everyone is an influencer, whether you know it or not. People are looking. You're setting an example. People used to say this to me in school all the time to teachers. Cody, you're a leader. You're setting an example for people they're following. I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my own thing. But they didn't mean it like I was trying to take and captivate people and like have them follow me. They meant that everything you do as a person, other people are watching, whether you know it or not, like he was just saying, and it's going to influence someone else's life in a negative or positive way. So go out here, be positive, and get after it.
Yes, sir. Well, we need to get the yes, sir button. Damn it, we're gonna do that.
I'm gonna look that up on Google.
We're doing that soon, guys.
Order it.
We are going to be making some improvements very soon because we want to go live. We want to have other guests on. We want to do a little bit different stuff. So stay tuned for that. You know, no timetable is coming. But guys, appreciate everyone for, everyone that's been following us up to this point. If you guys like the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share our videos with whoever you feel like you got value out of what we have said today or on another video. Put that out there. We preach a lot of positivity, and we're not negative people. We don't talk about a lot of controversial subjects or anything, at least not on this part of our podcast. Check the channel out for other stuff in the future, as well as Spotify. But yeah, guys, appreciate everyone that's been following us up to this point. This has been episode 11 of the Hustle House 24/7 365 podcast. I'm your host, Lamar. Got my co-host Cody with me, and yeah, that's it. See you next time, guys. Peace.